Alright, good morning guys. Alright, well my carrots are starting to kind of wilt, so I'm thinking they're probably ready to pick. This is my first year growing carrots, you know. I'm going to pull a little bit up and just see. Now these are purple ones here. Now I had put a bunch in here, so they're going to be small because whoop, just broke. Let's see. Because I got like a bunch of them. They're gonna be small because I didn't really thin them out at all. I planted a bunch of them. Nice ones here. Yeah. Let me go get something to put them in. I should have had that out here already. Instead of pulling them all up right now, because they're still green somewhat, I'm gonna do a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna do some orange. Okay. Try some. Okay. See, I planted a bunch of them together and see how small. I knew that was going to happen. It's okay. I'm all right with it. It's my first experience with carrots. Look, that's a nice long one, and I know they could be bigger. I'm gonna let these out and let them sit in here longer. I'm just wanting to pull some up and see what I'm looking at here. Okay, that'll be good. Mindy's been eating these in a salad she's been fixing for herself with the baby carrots. So that'll give her some here, probably for a couple of days. I can let these maybe grow some more. I don't know how much more they're really gonna grow. And then I'm probably going to come pick the rest of the beans, start pulling the bean plants up, because before it gets hot, really hot, I want to try growing them again. And I did that last year, and I was a little late with it, but I think if I start them now, I think I might be okay. All right, I'm going to go in and clean these. They smell good. I'm going to clean these, and then I'll meet you back out here at the garden. Okay, so I'll just give you a little update, a little tour of the garden, how everything's going, and what I'm going to be doing, because it's getting close to the time to start getting ready for the summer and swapping some things over. But you saw me, I just took out some carrots, and they baby size, and that's really good. I mean, that's really what we eat anyway, so it works out pretty good. I'm going to let the rest of this sit in here a little longer until the green's really not green anymore, but they are losing their color. They're about ready probably to do anyway. But then I got my beans that look like they're starting to turn yellow. So I'm going to be picking the rest of these beans and pulling those up. And I want to plant some more beans and to see if I can get another harvest of beans out before it gets too hot. And I tried this last year, and I don't remember when I did it, but I know I was later in the season. So I think right now, if I get these out Add a little, I probably don't even have to add anything because the beans add nitrogen to the soil, so the soil's probably still good enough. Plant some more seeds and see if I get another harvest before it gets too hot, because when it's too hot they don't really grow and then they die, you know. But I got some more over here, and I'm seeing they're starting to discolor, so they're getting to the point where it's time to probably change them out if I want to. Now I've done harvested off of them 3 times already, and I was going to pull them up last time, but they still had a lot of smaller beans on it, so I was going to go ahead and wait. It's been 2 weeks, and I'm going to pull the rest of the beans, pull the plants, and put some new seeds in there and see what happens. And I want to collect my seeds off of the my broccoli plants, because you can see they're nice and dried out. They're ready. I got one here. I had 2 plants. Oh, I got one here, one right here, and they look how fat and plump the pods are. They're ready. They got seeds in them. I want to get them out. I want to save my seeds. Now the mustard greens, they flowered a lot later than them, so they're not ready yet, but I'm gonna have a lot of seeds on the mustard seeds, and I want that because I use mustard seeds when I make my pickled quail eggs, and so I'll have that. My lettuce flowered, and I'm waiting for that. That's starting to I don't see any pods happening yet because they're still in the flowering stage, but I'm gonna have plenty lettuce seeds, so that's a good thing. All right, so that's where I'm at. We got the pepper plants doing good. They all slowly growing, but they don't really do. They're not going to do better till it starts getting really hot. That's when they really do good here. Now this is the Scarlet Beauty plum tree that I air layered. I had taken every leaf off of it, and now it looks, look at it, it's coming back, it's looking good. That's a LSU Gold fig tree that was that I air layered, and there's 2 Celeste figs that I have left that I air layered, and so all that's doing good. All the air layering is doing good so far. This is all the tiger fig air layers here. They're all growing really well. They look real good, real good. Yeah, so oh, and I got cherry tomatoes over here. Look at this, man. They're doing very well here. And I just took some of this wire. I kind of made a circle a little bit, stuck it in a, I think that's about a 7-gallon pot maybe. I did that probably 4 or 5 years ago. I've been growing stuff in this thing every year, so I went ahead and put the 3 cherry tomato plants in here, and so it's doing pretty good, doing really good. This is that air layer right here from our lemon tree that we got roots on it. I'm gonna let it root a little more before we cut it off. But here's my ground garden, guys. It's looking good. Things are growing, and I got my tomatoes starting to grow and get tall right here and there. My tomatoes, and then I got 2 squash plants in the middle here that they got squash on it. They're not ready to pick yet, but we can probably get in there and see it, maybe see some of it. There's one down there. Look at that. So yeah, look up in there. Got flowers. They have squash. This is the yellow squash, and then the rest of the squashes that I have in here is actually the zucchini. This is the zucchini right here and right there, and then I got 2 on the end, 2 zucchinis. This is a different squash altogether, some kind of bush squash they call it. I forgot. It's kind of a white looking squash, but we'll see when it grows. The cucumbers taken off. I got 3 plants there, 3 plants here. So everything in the ground garden's really taken off, looking really good. I gotta weed this down because when it starts getting hot, there's turmeric and ginger down in this area here that it's going to start growing when it gets hot. So So I got to get in here and start weeding all this out. I waited too long. I should have kept up with it. But yeah, as you know, it's easy to get lazy. So my apple trees are doing well. I have some apples, and then this tree over here. This is my apricot tree. I don't have no fruit on that. Here's a nectarine tree, no fruit on that. And here's another apple tree, and I have apples over here. See, they turning red. I could probably pick these off here. Something got into that one. I got to figure out. That happens to me every year. Something gets in the apple before I can get to it. So it's probably something I need to spray on the trees. Something organic that I can spray on here that'll keep that off. And I'm learning though. I'm learning. Never had apple trees before. I'm learning. We've got figs on all the trees. Are getting figs, as you can see. Figs. So these are the tiger figs right here. Plenty of them. And then I have this is the LSU Gold figs. Look at that. Yep. Look at them all. And then this is black Italian. See how they shaped a little different? It's a black Italian fig, and I have another black Italian plant. And I'm keeping these two because I'm gonna next year propagate black Italian fig trees. Air layer, not propagate, but air layer. Okay, so and then this is an olive tree full of olives, guys. Look at all the olives. Look at them, they're all over in here. So this is going to be good. We're going to video taking care of these olives from tree to eating them. So it's going to be my first year doing it. We'll take you along with us, show you how we do it. I'm just going online, reading up on it, researching and learning, you know. Okay, so that takes care of everything out here. And inside the greenhouse, we got a lot going on. In here, I got blackberries back here, aloe vera, some more goji berries. This is raspberries, more aloe vera, some bay leaf, and then I got stuff I'm rooting over here. I got them in water. I have sweet potato slips, more raspberries, mulberry cuttings, and bay leaf cuttings. And I'm getting roots on everything. I'm not sure about the mulberry yet. I got to check that out. It's hard to see. Now these are the trees that I just propagated, and today I'm pulling all the leaves off. See how the leaves are kind of dying? We're going to see if the tree will come back. We'll see. With the little bitty, with the head on it and the root system, I kind of doubt it, but instead of just throwing it away, I figured let me pot it up and we'll see. All three of these. This is that loquat, and we'll check that out. Here's some more figs. Now these weren't air layered. These were just branches that were cut off and just stuck in the soil. I got some banana trees here, some more bay leaf, aloe vera. All those empty looking pots is actually this. This is a turmeric that grew. Why this one grew and none of the other ones, I don't know. They usually don't grow yet until it starts getting a lot warmer. Here. So, okay, so the thing I'm going to do next is I'm going to collect my beans and pull these bean plants up and plant new bean seeds. And it'll be good too because it's going to rain today. They'll be getting good rainwater to water it, so that'll be good. So let me get started on that. Let me go get me a container to put the beans in. We'll collect the beans, and then I'm going to plant some more. Okay. Okay, I got the bean plants pulled up. I'm gonna pull up the kale. The kale I wanted it to go to seed, but it looks like it's not going to make it to that. And I pulled them up over here. And look, that's all, out of 26 plants, that's all we got. You know what I mean? So I should have went with my instincts earlier. If I would have done this and planted seeds 2 weeks ago, I would have new bean sprout plants coming up already, but I'm going to be another week before they even start coming up. And then we're going to be going into June by the time I start getting beans. We might be okay. We might be all right. Let me bring these in. Go give this bucket to the chickens. I'm going to go give these to the chickens. And then we're going to get pulling up the kale, and then we're going to plant some new seeds here and see if we get another. We'll try it. Another harvest of beans. Okay, I'm getting my my containers ready to replant some more beans. Okay, but I want to show you something. You know, I know it sounds like, oh, I'm gonna pull them up and I'm gonna put some more seeds in, but you really gotta, if you're growing in containers, guys. This is what I find, because if you put your fingers in here, I mean, I'm only going this deep and it's hard, okay, because well, you know, you water this thing and water, well, you know, in the ground, water gets to travel around and the mud can move, the ground can move a little bit, but in these things, it becomes pretty hard after a while, from the water just making a, you know, if you dump this thing out, it would stay looking like a pot. It would have the, you know, the shape of the pot. So anyway, I get in here. See, look, see, it's real hard going in right here. But I want to take about a shovel deep, and I go in here. And you see how hard that is? Look, see what I'm saying? And I just kind of break it up, loosen it up. It's real dry. Now I pretty much water my stuff just about every day, because I know, especially down here where I'm at, when it gets hot, you know, pots dry out quicker because there's no ground underneath to wick water up. So you know, you got to keep your soil moist. So I like to get in here and do that. Break it up like that, and that's going to allow air in the soil. Now this was beans in here, so there's nitrogen in the soil already, because that's what beans do. They release nitrogen in the soil. So if you're growing in containers, you need to do that, because if you keep just replanting and not really doing that, you know, from here down it'll be rock hard. It's probably rock hard down there as it is. The water comes out pretty easy, but you also, along with your soil, you need air. You need air. Okay, so this breaks it up, allows air down in there. So I've already done those three. I got where the kale was, I'm gonna have to add some, get some compost. Now this one's pretty loose already. Now, did I do this one already or something? I might have. I think I did this one earlier. Yeah, this was the first one I did. That's why it's, yeah, okay. That's why it's clean already. Back down one. Fixing to get some rain. I'm feeling little drops of it. If it starts raining, I'm going to have to turn the camera off, guys. Don't use your little hand shovel to do this, because this little area is not that strong for that, and you'll bend it. I've bent this already. This is probably almost about ready to break anyway. I need to get me another one. You can pull some of those spider roots out of here too if you got any. If you keep using them, I've been, I do this year after year. They develop things like that from time to time, depending on what you plant. Some things grow deeper. What I had over here last year, peppers maybe? No, all my peppers were over there. Beautiful. One. Lay in there. Cover you up. There we go. Okay, here comes the rain. Now, it's fixing to rain, so hopefully it will, and I won't have to water this with city water. It could start off with good rainwater. Okay, now, so that's 20 seeds here. That's 20 plants if they all take, and it's a good chance they all will. Maybe 1 or 2 won't. Now over here, I had more beans, and but I'm not going to plant that here. Okay, I'm going to think of something else to grow. Oh, look at that! Look at this. Now, this is something I didn't really notice yet. But look at the carrot right there. Look at that. Look over here. See carrots coming up out the ground. Okay, I wasn't looking at that before. I didn't really look in here. Oh yeah, look. Okay. All right. I got to figure out what I want to put there. I can see my garlic starting to turn yellows, and not the peppers yet. Peppers want to fly. I'm waiting for these seeds to get dry enough to pick. They're not ready yet. They got to have a little. You got to start. They got to open up and you see the seed, which is black. That's what I'm waiting on to happen here. And okay, so it's fixing to rain, guys. I feel it. It's getting cool. You can probably see the breeze behind me. Oh, feels good. All right, guys. Well, that's a little tip on if you're growing in containers. You know, if you're doing that year after year, at least get in there about a shovel deep, and break that up and let that get some air in it, let it aerate a little bit, get some air flowing through it, and then now with the kale, I went ahead and I added some compost, plus the soil I put in there came. It's a Kellogg organic mix that for pots. I use that. I poured in there. You see me that bag I used. So anyway, so everything will be fine there. So I just gotta maybe think about what I want to plant over here. Something different, something new, maybe. Not sure yet. Let me think about it. And okay, guys. All right. Man, if you like this video, please hit the like button and share this, especially if you know people growing in containers. This might be a tip they need to know, because maybe they started off doing good for 1 or 2 years, and then things started kind of getting harder and harder to plant. Well, you have to amend it every year, and you could do a couple of inches, but you need to, if you can get down a good shovel deep and break that up, that would allow airflow in there when you with the water, when the water flows through there and all that. It just kind of, it helps. Okay, and so anyway, all right, guys, you guys be blessed. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.